Hello students, today we are going to discuss about data collection. So, data collection refers to a purposive gathering of information. Is purposive gathering of information relevant to the subject matter of the study. Data collection is a process by which the researcher collects the information from the relevant sources to find answer to the research problem. Next, types of data. First one is primary data. Primary data is collected by the researcher from first hand source. That is, primary data is collected by the researcher from first hand source using methods like survey, interview, experiment. It is collected with the research project in mind. The important thing is, it is collected with the research project in mind, directly from the primary source. It is first time collection of data. And second one is secondary data. Secondary data are basically second hand data. Secondary data refers to that data is collected by someone other than the user. Common sources of secondary data for the social science include census, information collected by the government department, organizational records, and the data that was originally collected for the other research purpose. Means that secondary data are second hand data collected by other, used by us. One simple thing. Collected by other, used by us. Or collected by one person, used by other person. Next. What are the various methods of collecting primary data? The first one is direct personal investigation. Now how to collect primary data? Original data, primary data. How to collect primary data? First method is direct personal investigation. In this method, the researcher himself visits the person. Those are the source of data. Visit the person, source of data, and collect necessary information either through interview or with the person connected or through observation of the data on the spot. This method is suitable where intensive study of any phenomena is required. Means where intensive, deep study. Now, second method of collecting primary data. Here the investigator collects the data indirectly by interviewing the person who are known to be close to the original person. Collected from the person close to the original person. This method is adopted when the original person are not found or not able. Means illiterate, original person is not able to provide the information. So collected from the person close to the original person. The third thing about the indirect oral investigation is, in this method a list of questions is prepared and the witness are invited and made to answer the questions. The answers are recorded by the investigator. Third method of data collection for the wide area, when our population scattered around the wide area, means we want to collect the data from all state or from all the country, information through local correspondent. In this method, the investigator does not work but appoint local agent in the different parts of the area. These agents are asked to collect information and transmit it to the investigator. This method is often adopted by the government, semi-government and bigger private institutions to collect the information for any purpose. Means appoint local agent in wide separate area to collect the information. Next, fourth method, very popular method, questionnaire method. Questionnaire through mail, present time email. In this method, a list of questions is prepared relating to the problem under the investigation. First of all, a list of questions is prepared relating to the problem, and it is printed and then sent out to the informant through post. It is requested that it may be returned to the investigator properly filled. A covering letter is also sent to the questionnaire. A stamped self-addressed envelope is also attached. This is an important method for the collection of data used for large area. But this method is may be used, or it is suitable if the respondent is literate person, is active person, because a questionnaire is sent to the respondent and requested fill it and send it within the stipulated time. So this is questionnaire method. Last method for the primary data collection is schedules sent through enumerators, agents. Agents are appointed. List of questions or schedules are sent to the respondent through the agent. Agent visit the respondent. They read the question to the informants and record the answer. At first, agent explain the aim and objectives of the study, then ask them for cooperation. The difference between the mailed questionnaire and this method is only in questionnaire method, the informant themselves record the answer, while in this case the agent record the information. This method is used by the government and the research institution for census and other data collection purposes. Like at present era, we may see that when BLO come to the home and ask for some information about the corona, and any outside person in the area, we prepare list daily about who are the persons come from the out of city or from the foreign country in this area for quarantine purpose, for corona control purpose. This is maybe suitable. Next, sources of secondary data. First source of secondary data, the published records. Secondary data is usually gathered from the published printed source. A few major sources of published information are published articles of local bodies and the central government and the state government, published census record and the other reports issued by the different departments of the government, official statements and publications of the foreign governments, publication and records of the Chamber of Commerce, financial institution, trade union, etc. Published magazines, journal, etc. Publication of the publish or printed. You may collect data from the websites, from the newspaper, magazine, which is regularly published by the various organization or the government organization. is published on regular basis, not for the special purpose. They are published regularly. And one is the unpublished source of collecting secondary data. The data are there, but not published. You have to go to the place where the data is available, to visit the organization or the company or the business house and ask them to give or provide information which are recorded but not published. Like statistical data can be obtained from the several unpublished references. Some of the major unpublished sources from which the secondary data can be gathered. These are the research work conducted by the teacher, by the professors and the professionals. Research work may be published or not published. You have to visit and collect the data. The records that are maintained by the private and the business enterprises. Statistics maintained by the different departments and agencies of the central government and the state government undertaking corporations. That's all. Today's topic cover what is the meaning of data collection, what are the types of data. One is primary data, secondary data, and after that what are the methods of collecting primary data, and then what are the sources of secondary data, published and unpublished. Thank you.